50 lessons in 50 years. This is Road to 50 with me, Maggie Muigai. Lesson 37 is revelation. Seek revelation, not explanation. What am I talking about? Let me explain. Listen, for those of us who have walked with God for a minute in this walk of faith, as sold out believers, sold out children of God, where you have said, Lord, not my will, but your will be done, even when I do not understand whatever it is that you're doing with me. Yeah, those kind of Christians, come to the front of this class, because this one is for us. This one is for you. It's for me. And I know this one will bless you. Listen, when I say go for revelation, see, in this journey, God will have us do things that do not make sense to us. I'd say like 95% of the time. Like, it does not make sense. Like, God will have you doing things like sow a seed, obey certain instructions, and you're thinking, God, how, why? Shouldn't they be the ones to maybe do this for me and not me do this for them? All sorts, okay? All sorts. But let me tell you something. What I discovered with God is there's no point sitting down and trying to argue it out with God and expecting him to give you an explanation. He does not do explanations. I'm sorry. If you didn't know that, now you know that, okay? God does not do explanations, but I tell you what he does so well. He does revelations. So, when God does a revelation, when God gives you a revelation, it tends to come post the obedience, after you have followed through. What do I mean by that? Think of Isaac. God says to Isaac to go ahead and sow seed in famine. Isaac was getting ready to leave the land and go to Egypt because there was famine. And God shows up and be like, no, Isaac, you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to sow seed. And we're told God actually blessed him. It was after he followed through, then he now got the revelation of why God had said, don't go. Same thing with Joseph. It wasn't until his brothers, well, mind you, he had already processed this, but when his brothers came through to apologize, to say, we're sorry, we sold you, we did this and that, what did Joseph say to them in Genesis 50? He said, you meant it for evil, but God meant it for my good, to save much life. Yes, so that was the why. Just like we have in business, your why. Your why in the faith with God is the revelation. Go for revelation. I'll see you on the next lesson. Follow for more. 50 lessons in 50 years. This is Road to 50 with me, Maggie Muigai. Lesson 38 is no. Yeah, just like that. No. Yeah, I discovered that no is a complete sentence that does not need explanations. It does not. Okay? So yeah, there you go. Just no. Short and sweet. You already know this one. I'm just here to enforce it. So yeah, no is a complete sentence. You protect your time, your energy, and your space. All right? So say with me, no. Yeah. Doesn't that feel good? No. Yeah, that's it. Just like that. No. Yeah. It does not make you a mean person. It does not make you unloving. It just means you are protecting your time, your space, and your energy. So yeah, there you go. No. I'll see you on the next lesson. Follow for more. 50 lessons in 50 years. This is Road to 50 with me, Maggie Muigai. This is lesson 39, and it is know your worth. Know your worth. Yeah, you really have to know your worth, because if you don't, those that know your worth, those that see your worth, they will take advantage of you. And when they're done using you, they will be rid of you. Yeah. It struck me a very interesting story in Old Testament. I learned a lot from the Old Testament. Yeah. While I appreciate the finished works of Christ in the New Testament, but if you followed me attentively in this series, you would know I love the Old Testament. Anyway, let me share these two characters with you before I'm out of time.
about knowing your worth. So the story of Jacob struck me, that this man carrying the Abrahamic covenant was serving Laban, and Laban had the audacity to say to him, I know God has blessed me because of you. By divination, I have learned that God has blessed me because of you. Jacob carried the Abrahamic covenant, the anointing, the grace, everything that covenant made available, and he was using it to enrich somebody else. Listen, I'm not against us serving to perfect and grow and establish our gifts, our skills, our anointings, the things that God has put in us. Okay, it's very much the way God raises us up, especially those of us who are in the church. You're called to ministry, you're called to greatness and all that. God actually trains us in the church, but that doesn't mean you stay and serve another man's vision while your own vision perishes. Are you hearing what I'm saying? This was the same thing with David. When David was on the run from King Saul, he goes and hides or takes refuge with King Achish, right? And because he was such a mighty warrior and he could swing a sword, he was like, you know what? Because David has made himself, loathsome, he's abhorred, and, by his people, I'm going to make him my own personal servant. He's going to be my servant, in my army. Yet this man was anointed king. Listen, know your worth. See you on the next lesson. Follow for more.